Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Great Big Money Experiment, where I lay my finances bare in an attempt to prove that financial freedom early on in life is possible. So, the first thing we usually look at is what the spending was for the last month and what we foresee the spending will be in the next month. So, I just highlight the things that are noteworthy, and the first thing is automotive. We did some maintenance last month, and we're planning to do more maintenance in the coming month. The current issue we're having is the rear brake on the car is binding, so we need to clean that out and re-lubricate the brake components. I've recently bought some new clothes, but it wasn't really, I feel, enough, so I'll probably buy another garment or two in this month. Food has consistently been underspent on, so I think we can comfortably lower the budget on food. We'll reallocate some of that budget to restaurants and entertainment, as you'll see on the next slide. And there we go. Consistently kind of been overspending on restaurants and entertainment, so we'll increase the budget here. And like I said, we can do that because we're cutting back in other areas. So overall this month, my total expenses have been lower than I budgeted for, and my budget for the next month is a little bit higher, but probably and realistically will underspend in the coming month as well. Looking at my track record for expenses by month, you can see the last 3 months have been higher than the average budget. This isn't really an accurate depiction of my lifestyle expenses. The thing is, I've been contributing to my aspiration savings, aka travel fund, pretty aggressively. I've been adding $400 per month above what I normally would to my travel savings. So taking that out, my real expenses are more in the line of $1,000 to $1,100 consistently. So my lifestyle is pretty much under control. Going on to what my net worth did over the past 2 months. I have a small balance in my current account. I generally don't carry a balance. This is just a snapshot of all my accounts on a specific day. So in my emergency fund, I'll top that back up as soon as I have some extra money. My credit card has a balance. Again, I don't carry a balance generally. This is just a snapshot. So at the time that this snapshot was taken, there was a balance on it. My non-registered investments increased a little bit, but it hasn't been a good month for investments in general. I've contributed to my TFSA, and that's the only reason why it's up. The past investments have actually shrunk a little bit. In my RRSP, we can pretty clearly see that it's gone down by like $40. So overall, my net worth has decreased by $147 over the last month just because of the investments that haven't been doing too well. Just plotting the net worth month by month to kind of get an idea of how it's going is any momentum that there was in September, October, November has kind of fallen flat, and that is because I've been moving a lot of money to my aspiration savings. Looking at the extra funds that I don't include in my net worth, we can see aspiration savings increasing that $500 per month. All the other accounts are up as well. So deferred spending is capped at $1,000. As soon as I reach that, I won't put any money into that anymore. Hobby savings is up, but I generally spend a lot of money on hobbies, so that small balance there will probably be eradicated pretty quickly. My credit score is up a little bit. It's 751. I'm not sure how accurate this is. I've been using an app called Borrowwell to check this, but we've noticed discrepancies between this and the credit score that banks typically have for you on file. So I'll take that with a grain of salt. You can use Equifax and TransUnion to check your credit scores, but those processes have been too cumbersome for me to actually bother with them. Thank you very much for watching that episode. I hope this gives you some motivation in your own financial life. So until next time, stay frugal.